Hey, we're Doll Skin, and you're watching Click on This.
Going on, it's YungBlud, and you're watching Click on This, man.
Hey, you've reached Lauren Cashin from Sharptooth, and you are watching Click on This.
Okay.
This is my brother.
Thank you.
What's going on, guys? It's Johnny Alonso.
And Eva Krause, and we are at the 2018 Band Warped Tour.
It's going to be so much fun, man. We're going to be interviewing tons of bands, tons of celebrities. Oh, and local bands.
Yes.
Guys that I ran into today, man. From Baltimore. I'm very proud of these guys.
Yes. This episode is going to be packed with a punch, so stay tuned. It's Neva Krause.
And I'm Johnny Alonso, and you're watching Click on This.
Woo!
20 days in a row right now is what we're doing. We have 2 more left, and then we get a day off, which we're all excited for.
A day off. So how does this intense tour affect your metabolism, your lifestyle, your sleep, all of the above?
You know what? It's definitely very challenging. I feel like it's a tour where you have to have positive habits, like working out, making sure you're eating, making sure you're drinking plenty of water and getting plenty of rest, because if not, I mean, it'll definitely take a toll. And we did the tour in 2016 for the first full run, and you know, it was our first time going in, so we just enjoyed every night like crazy, and it definitely caught up to us, you know, at some point. This year and the last year, we're a lot wiser, you know,
Gotcha.
a few years older, so we know how to handle it a little bit.
And standing next to me is the lovely Lauren from Sharptooth. How are you, man?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How's the tour been?
Life-changing.
Yeah.
Transcendent. It's like literally been the best experience of my life. Yeah, this is the first time that Sharptooth's ever played a single date of Warped Tour, and now we're playing every single date of Warped Tour
That's amazing.
till it's over.
Which was the first one?
First,
The first gig on this tour, was it, were you in Pasadena? Pomona.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that, man?
scary.
Yeah.
It was really, really terrifying. And then, like, within a couple days, you just get into, you're like,
Sure.
it just becomes normal life. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I don't know why I was ever nervous.
Now, as a musician, being on tour, I mean, come on, what's it like, man? Think about it.
It's incredible. It's like, especially this tour where you're just meeting and entrenched in like this culture of so many different artists.
Yeah.
And you get to meet so many new people all the time and form relationships with people that you never thought that you would ever be friends with
Yeah.
or like would ever even meet. It's been just really mind-boggling.
So you guys just released your third album. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we put out the record probably a week before Warped Tour started. It's called Living Proof, and yeah, it's just been a process of the last 2 years. Working on that, recording it, writing, and we're super proud of it. It's really cool to finally kind of debut some of those songs on this tour, and yeah, it's been great because I think the crowd response is maybe the same or even better than some of our older songs, and so that's kind of how you know that, hey, this is actually going really well.
Right, great.
Yeah.
So what's next for State Champs?
After Warped Tour, we just announced a tour with Blink-182.
Excellent.
So we're going to do that, and we're doing a couple dates with Fall Out Boy, and then we have
Great band.
great bands. Yeah, those are two of the coolest tours I think that we'll maybe ever do, and they're back to back, which is really exciting.
Is this your first Vans tour?
It's our first Warped Tour, yeah. Stoked to be here, first and last.
First and last, right? You made it in before the final countdown.
Well, I think that's it. I mean, even though we're from the UK, growing up, we would see Warped Tour all over our, screens every summer.
Right.
And it was something we've always wanted to do.
Sure.
It's always been an ambition of ours. And to get an opportunity to do it at the final chance is something quite special to us.
It's very cool. Now, this might just be me, but does the Warped Tour actually make it over to the UK?
So all the kids in the UK are aware of the Warped Tour, just from like alternative culture. It's such an institution. I think every kid that's into rock knows it goes on.
Absolutely.
And then the Warped Tour has done a couple of Warped Tour UK kind of one-off arena dates.
Right on.
So it's as a brand, it's made its way over to the UK, as well as being this kind of mythical tour that happens in the US. So yeah.
And then now, in the age of social media,
Right.
you see from every band that's doing the tour how great it looks. So.
Of course. Well, let's talk about you guys. Your album, Technology, right? When did it drop, bro?
It came out this February.
Right on.
and it was-
Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's our first record which has actually been released in the States. So even though it's our third record as a band, we haven't had a proper US release before. So it all happened really nicely this year. Album's out, Warped Tour, US.
What a way to kick everything off.
Yeah,
Right?
it's the first time we've had a label set up that allowed us to simultaneously release around the world.
Hey, it's Neva at the Vans Warped Tour. I'm here with Real Big Fish, Johnny Christmas. Hey, Johnny, how's it going?
It is spectacular today, Neva. You have such a soft, lovely voice.
Oh, why, thank you.
It's a little smoky. I like it.
Ooh, thank you, Johnny Christmas.
This had been what I'd wanted to do for my entire life, is to be a traveling musician that makes people happy for a living.
Wow.
And so when I got to do it, I was really, really excited.
That's
and
great.
They needed somebody in there that made people happy.
To boost morale.
Right, exactly. And when somebody new comes in the band, you remember what it's like to have it be your first time to be in a band like this, to live your dream.
Yep.
And so I've never lost that. And I really appreciate being here. And I love all these guys. And they all started calling me Christmas.
Excellent. So you're living your dream.
Right, absolutely living my dream.
So what were you doing prior to joining this band?
I was teaching lessons, teaching trumpet lessons, teaching at a middle school, teaching at a junior college. I was hustling as a freelance trumpet player. I was doing everything.
Just have to start this off with he's got the coolest hair next to me. Hey, how are you?
Yo,
man?
I'm good, man. Are you?
Good to see you, man.
Sick puppies, bro.
Sick
Rock and
puppies,
roll.
all the way. Hey, congrats on this Warped Tour, man.
Oh, thank you so much, man. It's so sick to be out here. I'm having a sick time.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
How many dates have you had here?
We did we did 2 weeks. We started in St. Louis and then did 2 weeks and went to Australia in the middle of it, and now we're back. And then we on to Atlanta before Lollapalooza. So
No kidding.
yeah, it's crazy.
No kidding. Now, where are you from again?
I'm from a place called Doncaster in northern England near Sheffield.
No doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
man.
Because somebody actually said something, and I thought that you may have known Violent. What are they called again? Violent Days.
Oh
Violent?
man, yeah, people are talking about these kids to me,
Yeah,
man. I'm
man,
hearing
yeah,
about them, but
yeah.
yeah, man, I don't really know them yet. I should check them out.
No way. No, it's all good, man.
For me, man, especially with what I'm talking about in my music, do you know what I mean? It's like giving me such a
Right.
good opportunity to meet young people
Sure.
and to be like one-to-one with my fans. You know what I mean? I think at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to defeat a barrier between an artist and a crowd, because I think like there's so many entitled artists out there, aren't there, right now, who just leave stage, get in a van and bugger off, but I don't think that's right, man.
Sure, man.
So for the first time in my life, I feel like I've been heard. Do you know
I
what I mean?
love it. That's awesome.
So it's like I'm having a conversation with them and they're teaching me stuff, so it's sick, man. It's the best. I mean, I go back to Europe and the UK for some tours and then festivals, but then I'm back in the US for the fall.
You are.
Headline tour, baby. Let's
No
go.
shit. No shit.
Let's
Where do
go.
you start? What, are you going to be on the East Coast, West Coast?
Both, man.
Both.
Both. We do we go from, I think we start in San Diego and we go all the way round and up to New York.
Well, that's phenomenal because I'm based in San Diego. So
Oh,
when you
wicked,
go out there, man, bro,
We're playing the Casbah, man.
Oh, that's a great club.
Fuck yeah, man.
Are
I
you
can't
kidding?
wait, brother.
That's downtown
Clash
San
song,
Diego,
rocking
man.
the Casbah. It'll be fucking great, man.
That'd be dope. We'll do a follow-up interview then.
Oh,
man.
yeah, man. I'd love that.
So let's talk us through. Tell me more about your music. You know.
Yeah, as I say, man, the album just came out.
Right, when did it drop?
Debut album 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
21st Century Liability. And to me, man, this album is like an accumulation of like all the thoughts, anger, emotion I've kind of had in my life leading up to now. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be an outlet for especially young people, man, who feel like they can't be themselves or feel like they can't be heard.
That's cool, man.
Because right now we are so intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Young people right now, we're not just bratty kids rebelling against the system for rebelling against the system's sake. That's a naive way of looking at us.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? We're so intelligent, but the future we see and want to be a part of has been held back by a generation that don't necessarily understand us or just aren't quite ready for the world to go to that place yet.
Crazy,
so I just
man.
need to write an album that's about something, man. Do you know what I mean? I think
No, I
that's.
get it.
I think in rock and roll right now, everyone's just like a bit like fucking in leather jackets singing about fuck
it's
all.
a little
do you know what I
flat.
mean?
It's a little flat.
So I mean, it's just like, it just needs to be ignited again.
Yeah.
Wake up, people. Let's fucking go.
It's Neva at Vans Warped Tour with Dowskin. Hey, Dowskin, how are you? So I want to ask you, and I'll be passing around the mic, why Dowskin as a name?
It was an absolute accident. We wanted like a name that had doll in it. And I remember we looked up like, are the Dolls a band? The Dolls are a band. And we were just like throwing out random things. Somebody threw out Dollskin, and we were like, we like that. That's honestly how it came about. There is nothing exciting about it really. It is straight up just, yeah. We were all just sitting in a room together throwing out names.
It was like we wanted girly element and then kind of like a creepy, edgy element, and doll and skin worked really well together.
Yeah.
So you guys are super young, right? It's like, are you all under 21?
I'm 21. But yes.
You're So you're the adult of the group?
Oldest, yes, I am. So when I was 17 and I was a junior in high school, I met the girls through School of Rock, which is an after-school program in Phoenix, Arizona, and there was a battle of the bands, and I wanted to participate by putting something that's like an all-girl thing together, and it was something that was just like, it's going to be a one-time thing. We wrote an original song, had 2 covers, and played the battle of the bands. We won first place out of like 15 bands. It was like a big deal. It was pretty cool.
Who was in the audience?
David Ellison, our manager. But at the time he wasn't our manager. First show ever.
But you guys got nearly a perfect score.
Yeah, we got a 10 out of 199. 99 out of 100. All these numbers came to my head and I had to say them all.
Is this your first Warped Tour?
This is our second Warped Tour. We did last year, and it was for like a week and a half, but we're excited to get this one, yeah.
First full one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You guys look pretty sane. How are you holding up?
I feel insane. I'm glad we don't look insane though, because I feel insane and sunburned and
Insane. Just one
Well, we've had we're on the 20-day stretch right now, which means 20 days, no days off. You're working from morning to night, basically. And it's, the heat, you don't get to do laundry a lot, don't get to shower a lot. And so in a couple days, we have our first day off in 21 days. Wow. So it's actually a 21-day stretch, but technically.
We're like day 17, and I haven't really been counting.
I don't know where we are.
But yeah, that's why. We got that. It's beautiful.
Getting a little hate. I'll definitely remember this one because it's been so nice.
At least we got
How many years have you been coming to Warped Tour?
Well, all right. I will build off that. So last time when we were in Virginia Beach, I ran into Matt from Real Big Fish.
Sure.
And I had said the same thing to him. I'm like, how long you guys been playing? Because I'm a Real Big Fish fan.
Sure.
And he's like, well, we played back in
2005.
Oh my God! Yeah. I think they did it for like 15 years, and I'm like, I've probably seen you like 12 times. So I've been coming for a while myself, man.
Brother,
I don't want to show my age, but
No. We're all 22 after 23.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how it works. So, me gosh, man, how long have you guys been around for?
God, we've been around for, I want to say 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Yeah.
And you guys have several albums out now, right?
We got a few out, and we got some new songs that we've tracked.
Right.
We've Wisner, we've talked to. We did a couple tracks with Kyle Odell.
Nice.
We even met with Billy Decker in Nashville, and he does like Sam Hunt.
Yeah.
And that was a really
huge.
Yeah, that was a really cool experience. I mean, we stood in a studio where the Dixie Chicks did their album, even though we're not country.
No.
But it was still.
It's an honor.
I'm looking at all these like platinum albums. I'm just like, where am I right now?
How has this tour impacted you?
I mean, I spent most of my teenage years coming to Warped Tour in the summer, so seeing it go is really sad. I mean, every day all the kids are leaving and they're just like, this is the last Warped Tour ever, and it's really sad to hear them. They're losing a place where they feel like they're at home.
How are you feeling with the many days of performance?
Very tired.
I can imagine.
I've heard 18 in a row with no break.
Wow. So I've heard if you can survive Warped Tour, you can survive any tour.
I think that's true.
How about that? So how has being a part of this tour impacted your career?
It's been amazing. Kevin Lyman, the guy who puts everything on, he handpicked our band and put us on one of the bigger stages.